Hey guys, this is National Master Kevin Yang back at it with another video of the chess club. This is once again against our fellow chess club member, Mr. Punny. So, now, I'm playing white, our chess club member is playing black, and let's go on. So, e4, e5, bishop c4, knight f6, now play d4. Here's where it gets really tricky. After e takes d4, right? What about e5? And the move here, believe it or not, is d5. But it's hard to see, right? Like, for example, if you look at e5, right? If you look at queen e7, then there is something like queen e2. And after knight g8, knight f3, white is better. However, the only move after e5 is d5. Here's the reason. Take, take, and let's say knight here, knight here. Take, take. Extra pawn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Despite black having an open king, the bishop can come here and sort of barricade it. So black is good, right? Let's look at some other variations after d5. For example, bishop b3 happens. Knight e4 now. After knight e2, bishop c5. Right? After castles, castles, knight takes d4, knight c6. Something like this. But black has 3 pieces developed, and white has all these looking very dull in the corner. So that's why in this position, people usually prefer black. So, just want to show you the possibilities of e5, that the best move here is d5. It's completely not logical, but it's something that people have to get used to. So after bishop c4, knight f6, d4, knight c6. Now, here I think, okay, do I want to play d5? It's not a bad move, because after here, bishop d3, black can play c6. There's no b4 because bishop takes, right? And after something like knight c3, there's bishop b4, right? So I like this move, d5, because it puts the knight to the rim of the board, right? Knights on the rim are dim. So like, for example, something like bishop d2 could be a threat. So all those things could be a threat, but the goal of d5 was to bring the knight to a square, a very bad square, and it's on that square, so it's a good move. Another thing, I chose to play knight f3. After bishop d6, also a very weird place to put the bishop. I feel like just take. Well, if you take, the same rule applies, right? And then we enter a book move line. Knight takes, bishop d7, bishop takes, castles. This is sort of like natural in terms of theory. People actually play this position. So it's bishop d6. Also a book move, apparently. Take, and now knight takes. Now knight takes was a little bit of an inaccuracy. Bishop takes is the move. Here's the reason. After knight takes, bishop takes, f4 comes along, and you think, okay, gotta go back. Bam. Right? So where to go? Our chess club member played bishop d4, and queen takes d4 happened. Castles. So here I was up a piece, right? So c5, I decided not to take it. I in fact should have played queen d6, because after queen d6, let's look at it. Knight takes e4, knight takes e4, rook takes e4. Something like bishop takes f7 could happen, because after king takes, for example, then queen d5, right? And after rook e6, f5, and black is going to be gone. So, probably should have played queen d6, but I kept it simple. Played queen d3, kept it cool. b6, and now I get to play e5. This knight's going to land on a very awkward spot, right? Knight g4, queen f3. Bam, bam. Now the only way to save it is d5. Bishop protects knight, pawn sort of deflects from the queen's attack on the rook, so that's a way to defend it, but that's hard to see, right? So our chess club member plays rook b8, a take here, d6, queen g3, bishop b7, I just want to go for attack, I just want to go for f5, f takes, f6, just go down, hammer down on the mate pawn, g6, queen g5, I am coming in, right? So now the only defense to not lose material is queen d6, because now you have queen f8, and you sort of guard the square. Our chess club member played rook e6, I took, pawn takes, f7 happened, king g7, queen h6, king h8, I could easily queen here, take, checkmate, but I chose bishop g5, come in for the check, right? So that was another way to finish it off. So let's see what went wrong in this game, right? So this was all fine. I would say the first wrong move was taking the knight, because that led to this, right? And you might think, okay, knight takes e4, maybe a queen h4, but let me just hit you with the queen h5, right? Checkmate threat, and take the piece, right? So it's gonna look deadly. d5, queen takes e5, bishop e6, queen takes g7. Bam, look at that, ripping off. Queen h4, g3, queen f6, take, and white's got 3 pieces, black's got 2. It's gonna work out in white's favor. So let's go over what happened in the game. So the bishop was lost, and I misplaced. I got to misplace our chess club member's knight, and after a double attack, right? So it's hard to see these things, but especially over time when you look at how the pieces interact with one another, it gets easier with recognition, right? So I saw this instantly. The reason being that I've seen so many of these positions that I can recognize which pieces are being attacked. So that's been an important thing for me. Queen f3, rook b8, and I sort of just maul down the board, right? So hopefully you did enjoy this video and catch me next time on another one of these analyses.